So in today's video I want to have a quick talk with you, really important, about vitamin D3 and tell you how it actually changed basically like everything in my life and why I think it's like crazy underestimated. Because me myself personally, I also would say like I underestimated this a lot, like for a long time, because I was like thinking like, oh, it's just like a simple vitamin, like how can this have so much like impact, or like how this can change my life in a positive way, whatever. But since I'm taking like a higher dose, I'm feeling like so many differences, like in so many ways. Like for example, good, like sleep is discussable because I still have like a really weird sleep kind of rhythm, but like the sleep quality got better. Mood improved a lot. I feel like more this kind of stabilized energy, you know what I mean. I was always able to do certain things, but like not not consistent. Like for example, for 1 hour or 2 hours or some, and then there was always like this kind of roller coaster, you know, this yeah, this crashes, this energy crashes. For example, if you check like for vitamin D3 deficiency symptoms, like there's like a lot, like the list is, I guess, really big. But yeah, there can be many reasons for this, and something more serious in some cases maybe. But I can just tell you that from my experience, since I'm taking like a high dose, so many things improve it like for the better. So yeah, the dose that I'm taking like this year is already mixed together with vitamin K2. I will also talk about this here. What is important, like what we need to take also in combination with vitamin D3. But this year's like one is like 5,000 I use. And by the way, like so many recommendations out there, like when you check like different sources, like they mostly recommend, I don't know, 1,000 or 2,000 I use a day, which in my opinion is way too low. Like because I'm taking like mostly 4 or 5 of this, so it's like 20, 25, sometimes even a bit more, like 30,000 I use is what I'm taking. Yeah, let's say between 20 and 30,000, so the middle, like 25,000 I use. Average, I would say, is what I'm taking daily. So that's 10, 15 times higher, 20 times higher than most recommendations out there. I don't know, like, but you have to take care with taking like higher dose. So yeah, you know, I'm not a doctor, so I can give you not a recommendation and say like, ah, you should take also high dose, like 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 I use or whatever. But it's just like my own experience, you know, so what I'm doing. And what is really important to know is you always need to take vitamin D3 with vitamin K2, you know. Probably like some of you know this already. If you take high dose of vitamin D3, it increases like the calcium absorption in your body. So, and what is important is that the calcium goes to places where it should go in your body, like bones, teeth. So, but what happens if you take a too high dose of vitamin D3, but you don't take it with the vitamin K2, then you have like too much calcium circulating in your blood. So this is why it's really important to take also together with vitamin K2. Like it's not good if you go high dose vitamin D3 and you forget the K2, but there are so many like mixed already. Like this year, for example, is also already with vitamin K2. And for example, the dose here is 100 micrograms for every 5,000 I use vitamin D3. And as far as I know, is with the vitamin D3 you have to be careful, but with the like it's really difficult to get like an overdose of K2, I guess. That your body can absorb the vitamin D3, you always have to eat it like with a fatty meal. So like if you take vitamin D3 on an empty stomach and then don't eat anything for like many hours, it's like kind of useless, you know, it's like waste. So always consider taking your vitamin D3 with a fatty meal. You know, you can also like take it half an hour after the meal or while you're eating the meal. It doesn't matter, but just important that like more or less in this time while you're taking the vitamin D3 that you eat something fatty. Also, another point really important is to take it with magnesium. I'm not the biggest fan of pumping yourself full with like supplements and all this, but I think like there's a huge magnesium deficiency also nowadays. Like a lot of people have magnesium deficiency. It's really tough also to get your daily recommended amount of magnesium, by the way. There's a lot, like, I don't know, in pumpkin seeds, avocados, bananas. I don't know like everything out of my mind now, but what I know is like the amounts would be ridiculous. I don't know, you cannot eat 10 avocados and 5 bananas every day, you know what I mean? So that your body can use the vitamin D3 effectively, it needs also magnesium. These are the four things. Vitamin D3, about the dose you need to decide yourself and maybe try certain things out. Then the vitamin K2, always eating with a fatty meal, and magnesium. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really happy, and you know, like my energy is back. Since I'm taking this high dose of vitamin D3, my energy is back. And like I said, yeah, there can be many reasons. I guess it's a combination of multiple things, but it's really underestimated. So many people have so many problems, certain symptoms, and they could go away, or like they could drastically decrease, let's say, if they would just go like on a high dose of vitamin D3.